เยลลิเบียโอ้ครับทีเดียวปิด notification ก่อนไม่ใช่ลิเลียแหละเป็นลิเวียแหละโอเคหมดจบละหาเงินสร้างบ้านให้ครบนี่จะเดินไปถึงไหมถึงแถวนี้แล้วกันท่าทางจะยาวอยู่ดี
Never thought I'd see the day. The Queen's returned. Know this, Your Grace. Blackclads have shut themselves up in our cities. They give no hint of surrender, show no sign of giving ground. My. What'll become of Prince Willem now? We've gathered donations to support the war effort, helping best we can to beat those black-clad devils. My.
Rivia. And here I feared I would see it no more.
I believed you would. I believed you could succeed. Be victorious, Your Grace.
We've not arrived just yet, Reynard. Look, black flags still flutter over the cities. We've yet much work before us. More battles to fight. More blood to spill.
Yeah. In the barracks.
Be ashamed to let this bounty go to waste.
Lyria! Catch!
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
As you wish, milady.
Left, right, left, right.
I smell a leak. You mad? Don't shake that!
Alba!
without hesitation.
For you, pal! Anything. You sure about that?
Sod it all.
Excellent, Seifel! Death is only the beginning!
Elherzer.
Again and again and again.
Yes?
One bolt I need.
Tell me you jest.
This could hurt.
I only loot corpses, except sometimes they're quite fresh.
Brach! Scheiß! In! Zwei!
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Off to the front yet again.
God save the Queen! Give me a time.
Quiet, or the Commissar will hear.
For the last! Don't like this.
Necessity! Invention's mum.
March on.
We must trust each other.
Our ballista, your command.
What do you want of me?
For the Queen!
Ach, Scheiß in Trey!
Infiltrate!
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Not supposed to be any smoke.
Something from nothing, it's exactly what I do.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
I'm a born sailor.
I have a power.
God! Infiltrate!
ลองเทรนยูนิตให้ครบทุกตัวสิมันจะได้ได้แล้วงงอยู่ไอ้พวก achievement พวกนี้แม่งจะไม่ได้เลย เราก็ไม่มีเหตุผลอะไรที่ต้องไปแล้วแหละแต่เพื่อความสมบูรณ์
Niamh needed but set one foot into the Ruewode to know something was amiss. The sickening stench of rot hung in the air. Flies swarmed in thick clouds, and crows cawed in a deafening cacophony. What had caused this murder to amass? Well, Niamh's scouts soon found out,
Your Majesty,
reported a certain Sergeant Nadamur.
not far from here, past the bend, there's a cutting and it's full of bodies. Our boys and the blackclads alike. Bodies mutilated, horribly so, guts ripped open, entrails strewn about, heads lopped. Somewhere, like
Yes?
branches embrace him, grip them tight, as if the trees strangled them.
Hearing this, the Queen ordered a halt to their march. They would go no further, she thought, till they knew what had killed those men. Luckily, witnesses were soon found. A haggard band of resin burners emerged from a nearby dugout, black with dirt, covered in dried blood.
Milady,
Their eldest stammered.
Blackins came and started felling the wood. Forced folk to chop away, to make way for a town, they said. They pushed
พูด
hard,
ต้นไม้
right to the heart of the forest where the old oaks grow, and awoke some foulness. The whole camp, blackclads and loggers alike. Done in one night. No time even to draw their weapons. We was lucky. Found pits to hide in. Just heard something huffed and puffed while talking to the trees, no less.
Reynard ordered medics to tend the tar makers, then turned to Niamh.
We cannot wash our hands of this, Your Grace. The Nilfgaardians awoke the monster, yes, but it kills Rivians just as readily.
Niamh stood at the edge of the clearing and pricked her ears. The Ruewode echoed with the cawing of crows, which seemed to perch on its every twig. She also heard the howling of wolves and a hollow rattling, as if branches whipped in the wind, though the day was fair and still.
That Geralt. He just had to desert me.
The Queen removed her cloak to avoid snags and trundled toward the heart of the wood. Her soldiers followed, clutching cocked crossbows to sweaty cheeks.
Thank ye, Your Majesty. You'll protect us from the blackclads and monstrosities. Them blackclads don't understand the forest, don't understand nature. They rape it, try to take too much, too fast. We told them, unwise to venture so deep in the wood. We...
Deep in the wood, it grew cool, with a thin fog filling the air. Niamh pushed past a large branch of hazel and froze. Before her stood a tall figure, nearly human in form, save the moss-covered deer skull in place of its head. Empty eye sockets burning with naked flame, the monstrosity hurled itself at Niamh with a roar.
Rally to me!
Cried Niamh, raising her shield.
Everyone! Anyone to me! wary. We know not what this thing can do.
Oh, Potter. What have we got ourselves into this time?
One vote.
Mahjong. Give me a target.
Cảm ไม่ได้วะ
Sod it. Sod it all.
Left, right, left, right.
A fascinating specimen. I must study it once we're finished.
Watch your heads!
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
โอ้ยโทษครับ
Catch!
Again and again and again.
Oh, okay.
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
Don't like this. You sure about that? Oh, could murder a pint.
Something from nothing, it's exactly what I do.
What do you want of me?
For the Queen!
The moral ale drank with our forefathers!
God save the Queen!
Fuck you.
So much anger and suffering. For what?
Believe it's dead, whatever that means for such a thing.
Attacked from all sides, the monster teetered and swayed, fighting off their blows with ever greater difficulty. Finally, it fell to the ground and fell apart, like an undone bundle of twigs. In disbelief, Meve towed the pile of dried branches and scraps of bark. She saw no blood, no entrails, as if no monster had ever stood there. As if it had all been a dream.
We return to the road.
Meve said, crushing the beast's deer-like skull under her heel.
And Reynard, I've a request.
Yes, Your Grace?
Once we regain the realm and return to the capital, remind me to issue an edict. No one is to enter these woods, not to log nor even to gather brush. Just in case.
Those dwelling near the Ruewode heaved a sigh of relief, and the Lyrians returned to fighting an invader who, after what they'd faced in those woods, no longer seemed so frightening.
สู้ทั้งหมดสู้อะไรยังจะมีสู้อะไรอีก
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
Our ballista, your command.
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
I'm a well served.
Watch your heads!
You sure about that?
Cursed traders. Sod it. Sod it all. Again and again and again. Don't like this.
As you wish, my lady.
Shame to let this beauty go to waste.
หัวต้องเรื่อยๆแล้ว
Catch!
Army's a waste of time for one like me. Cursed traitors.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
God save the Queen!
To the last!
Once a helmet, he got a pot turned over.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Sod it. Sod it all.
One vote.
Left, right, left, right.
Give me a target.
Yeah. มาสู้กูละ
I'd hoped we could solve this some other way.ดูไม่ได้อะไรเลยเนี่ยนะเสียใจการขอบทุกใบย่าง
A robust rain hither comes.
ไม่รู้จะเอาเงินไปทำอะไรก็ต้องเอาไว้ก่อนนี่มันมีจีเวลเลยอะไปอยู่ที่ทำเท่าไหร่นะ3,000 เอาไปทำอะไรวะคงได้แค่เก็บแถวนี้ถึงครั้งนี้พอพรุ่งนี้ค่อยเล่นดึกไปเดี๋ยวง่วงออกมาแกนด้าเนี่ย
Meve arrived at the walls of Gardobor, famed for fine rugs and woven tapestries. The city's artisans had been at work, no doubt pressed by the Nilfgaardians, for atop the tallest spire, that of the town hall, flapped a lustrous ebony flag, a sun of golden threads at its center. So vast was the banner, Gascon whistled in admiration.
Gotta admit, the Blackclads certainly have panache.
And a vast and powerful army, I'd remind you.
Reynard interjected.
Arbalists line the walls. That stench in the air, hot tar. And our scouts claim the Blackclads stand armed to the hilt with the best Mahakam has to offer. Victory's not likely to come cheap, I fear.
No cost is too high,
said Meve, a hardness in her voice.
Reynard, Gascon, ready our men to attack.
The Lyrians needed no more encouragement. Since arriving, they had reveled in anticipation of taking the city, then ripping the banner from its spire.
ไม่มีบัตเทิลไหนที่กูสู้ไม่ได้หรอก
It will be difficult, Your Grace. The walls are strong.
I live to serve you.
You sure about that?
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
โอ้ลืมไปห้องไม่มีไม่มีของโบนั่น
Sod it all.
As you wish, milady.
What's a helmet if not a pot turned over?
Don't like this. Cursed traitors.
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
The gate! Someone's opening the gate! Forward, march!
Name retreat!
You mad? Don't shake that!
ยิง
Nail guard!
One bolt's all I need.
In retreat!
Give me a target.
Yes.
Left, right, left, right. Again and again and again.
Sod it all.
We must trust each other.
Very glad.
God save the Queen! To the last!
So much anger and suffering. For what?
Tual en Kazel!
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
Victory, Your Grace! The city is ours!
The battle for Gardobor was a hard fight, though not quite as hard as most had thought it might be. During the assault, at its critical juncture, a blow fell from the blue. The unlikely heroes, merchants and burghers brought together by the city's guilds. A wave of them, all riled, swarmed the blackclads at the gates and opened them wide to let Lyria in.
Onward! Follow me!
As fighting died down around the city, Neve rode for the town hall on a personal quest. Nilfgaard's vast, garish banner rippled overhead. With its halyard cut, it plunged like a great black bird, stricken. It was the last any would see of the golden sun over Gardobor.
3 cheers! Hip, hip, hooray!
The Lyrians were victorious, though not without aid. Neve met with the merchants who had roused the townsfolk, inspired them to rise up and fight.
Many of my soldiers, dozens, perhaps hundreds, owe you their lives today.
Said the Queen.
For that, I am deeply grateful. No, deeply indebted. Should you know a way I might repay the debt, don't for a moment hesitate to ask.
The merchants exchanged glances, nodded, grunted, agreed with each other without uttering a word. Then one, a clothfuller, his moustache most robust, stepped forth, bowed low, and spoke for them all.
Your Majesty, the invaders brought laws. Laws what don't agree with customs we've long held. Non-humans they forced us to accept. Let them join our guilds, sit on the city council. It's right ridiculous it is. These treacherous dwarves, why, they've been on their side from the start, so it's no wonder. But, well, the Nilfgaardian reforms, we'd like you to revoke them. Non-humans must know their place.
An awkward silence ensued. All turned their eyes to the Queen, awaiting her response.
I agree. Non-humans must know their place. Listen closely, all. Whether elf, dwarf, gnome, or human, it matters not. My subjects are equal.
Your Grace, you said it thyself. Were it not for us...
My troops would have died, true. Yet among the dead, there'd have been dwarves of Mahakam, I've no doubt. Dwarves who agreed to fight by my side when none believed I could prevail.
The tradesman huffed, the tradesman puffed. Neve silenced them with a firm swipe of her hand. She left Gardobor that very day, furious at the city's merchants for their bigotry, and irked at an unpleasant truth, that even the vile Nilfgaardians occasionally got something right. Come nightfall, the Lyrians pitched camp. Neve sat down and stared into the fire. Her officers, advisors, kept their distance, unsure if her eyes burned with the fire's reflection or a fury deep inside. Only Gabor dared approach her.
Again, not long back, I asked myself, Gabor, you bampot, you gone ban me? Left my home, clan, family, and for why? To follow a human queen. But the day you showed me, I made the right choice.
Gabor stood and went back to the mess tent. Had he lingered a bit longer, he'd have seen Mead smile.
Tinkerlet from your deck. Wow. บัตรยังไม่ได้ใช้ควรจะใช้เวทอื่น
Very own queen on the dwarf elder's leash. Why am I not surprised? Dwarves don't let humans into Mahakam. Why have we got to let them into our homes? Dwarves don't let Well.
ฆ่าเลยไหม
Beautifully knocked those racist knoblickers down a peg. Here, here, dear queen.ที่เราลงทุนไว้ รวยจัดแจกเงินได้ทุกคนครับคุณอยากให้ผมแจกอะไรแจกมาเลยซื้อให้หมดด้วยโอ้เส้นแบบก็ท่อที่สองแล้ว Hare's late. Again.
You mad? Don't shake that! armor won't say. Yeah!
Mahjong.
For the Queen!
Again and again and again.
ไม่ไปสู้กับพวกตัวเองเหรอก็ได้อยู่นะ
As you wish, milady.
Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
ครับขอบคุณครับ
Cursed traitors.
101, 102, 103.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
As good as dead, that lot.
This could hurt.
What's a helmet if not a pot turned over?
เอ้าโอ้โหไม่ได้เอาเข้าเด็กมาไอ้เหี้ยมันไปอยู่ข้างนอกเฉยโอ้ยบ้าที่สุด
Sod it. Sod it all. Don't like this.
Cursed traitors.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Left, right, left, right.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
I only loot corpses, except sometimes they're quite fresh.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
Naturally. At once.
Oh.
Tell me you jest.
Oh, Lady Margarita told us of this.
Burak!
One boat's all I need.
Oh.
Erigla!
Yes?
Discipline shall bring us victory!
Sod it. Sod it all. Again and again and again.
Watch your heads!
Next, head up to.
A dram of glue, a bit of soldering, a rivet or two, and it's good as new.
Give me a target.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Company! Forward march!
Blood washes away all shame!
Our ballista, your command.
Catch!
I live to serve you.
I'd hoped we could solve this some other way.
Left, right, left, right.
God save the Queen!
Ra vào đây mấy. Rồi làระเบิดได้ กลับมานะนี่ก่อน
As the Lyrians passed a cemetery marching along its ivy-covered wall, they heard mourners wailing pitifully to a priestess's moving song. The soldiers dutifully lowered their heads. Their minds sought out fallen comrades and kin, and they wondered whom else the war would yet claim.
Listen,
said Gascon, stirring me from her own meditation.
I think I'll veer off for a bit.
What for? To offer your condolences?
In a manner of speaking. But just go on. I'll rejoin you soon.
Meave nodded in agreement, then made as if to ride on. Yet Gascon had hardly entered the cemetery when the Queen turned and followed. Gascon quickly realized he was not alone.
Ah, Meave. Had I been plotting to do you no good, I'd not have announced I was sneaking off to do it.
What do you mean?
Come now, Meave, don't play the fool. You don't trust me, so you followed. Probably thought I'd commune with Ekdahi in some crypt. Nay, better, the conclave of mages. Well, rest assured then. For if I truly had something I wanted to conceal, I dare say you'd not have noticed me slip off.
I was merely curious to see what you would do here.
Ah, indeed. It is rather curious what folk do in cemeteries. Play tiddlywinks, perhaps? Or take in the sun?
Gascon, I've grown used to you bending the rules of decorum, but now you overstep, sir. You overstep.
Oh, will you have me flogged?
Hold your tongue, sir, or I shall indeed. Splendid. Now tell me why you've come here.
If you absolutely must know, then follow me.
Gascon led Meave through the ruins of a mausoleum, past its decapitated statues, past ancient gravestones effaced, past sarcophagi smashed to pieces.
Whose is it? Could it be?
Yes, Meave. My family's vault. The Brossards.
The Brossards? Wait. The Brossards?
The very same. Traitors who in 1258 revolted against King Reginald, your late husband. The earth lie lightly upon him. An error, most certainly. We paid dearly for it. Reginald had no mercy, decimated the family. As you can see, didn't even spare the dead. I was outside, away from the house. 'Tis the only reason I survived. Was 8 at the time, stripped of title and home. Well, I'm sure you can guess the rest. Frankly, do my damnedest not to think on it. But the wall, the cemetery, seeing them awoke all the old demons.
Your crest. I seem to recall a pointer. The Duke of Dogs. Now I understand. The Brossards' trial I remember well. Reginald was angry. He prodded and pushed. Too far. The sentence was cruel, spiteful. I felt it all, but said nothing. I'm so very, very sorry, Gascon.
Water under the bridge. And the past's a thing none of us can change.
The past, no. But the present? I could rebuild your family's tomb. All deserve to rest in peace.
Meave, the war nears its end days now, and you'll have more urgent expenses.
So I shall pay for this now. I'm grateful, Gascon, and indebted, vastly. Let me do this. Let me pay my debt in part, at least.
I thank you.
Gascon remained silent the rest of the day. When the force halted for the night, he sat secluded in his tent. But by the morn, he was his witty, mirthful self again. His family's final resting place would be returned to its former glory. This he knew, and it seemed to lift a weight from his mind. He could now reconcile with his family's tragic past.
ว้าวมีการ์ดใหม่แกสคอนเราไม่ได้ใช้โอ้โห
Good mother, grant him eternal peace. Oh, why have they left us? Milka, why?
Move that candle. To the left. No, no, higher. Move that candle. Move that candle. To the left. No, no, higher.
เดี๋ยวเก็บแถวนี้ก่อนแล้วก็วิดีโอหน้าค่อยวนว่าแค่นี้แหละเดี๋ยววนมันต้องวนแถวนี้แหละวนใช่ไหมวนพรุ่งนี้ค่อยว่ากันต้องพักไปเล่น XCOM หรืออะไรก่อนด้วยมีลุมอีกเวทแน่นอนโอเคพอก่อน
Hey ho, how's my...
Listen, I'd wish to speak again of...
Wait, I know what of, and you know it's a topic I'd rather not dwell on.
It won't help to let those thoughts fester.
And what would help? Barring a magical leap into the past, of course. Maeve, believe me, I've shed tears enough for my family. I've no need to think of it. No need to speak of it. And certainly not with you.
It's time I attended to...
Always good to see the Queen.
We shall return to this
No skin off, Mum.
You need my help with any?
Time I attended to...
Huh?
So long, Anya.
Yes, Your Grace?
It's time I attend...
I'm pleased.
Duty calls.
Of course.
Worked in a mess once that served no meat, not even sausage. Weren't long before the men rioted. What can I pour you, my lady? Vizima's finest? Or a nice Redanian bitter? Oh, quiet in here. Not at all like the airy bear. My lady, they're an Odrin in our ranks. Man calling himself that ran up quite the tab last night, then disappeared with nary a trace. Ah, if a troubadour paid us a visit, wouldn't that be something? Imagine Master Dandelion performing here. Ah, if a troubadour paid us a visit, wouldn't that be something? Imagine Master Dandelion performing here.
You need my help with it?
Time I attended to...
Yes, Your Grace?
It's time I attend...
มีอะไร กดอีกไหมมีอะไรกดอีกไหมโอเคจบแค่นี้แหละ